Hey everybody, it's Dot from Tarot doing another all sign reading. We are doing what you can expect in the next 2 weeks. I shuffled and I just happened to notice when I was looking at the camera, the Ace of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So I think for a lot of you in the next 2 weeks, new starting love. Now, maybe with somebody new, maybe somebody from the past. Maybe if you're already in a relationship and things are going fairly well, maybe there's a few snags. You may have a restart in some way. So let's take a look. And I don't have, oh, you gotta do the comments. Okay. So I am going to do this quickly because I am not trying to spend all night on this and I'm a little tired. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can you expect in the next 2 weeks? Oh, and I got to write the times on here. All right. So we'll say 45 minutes, 45 seconds. All right. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can you expect in the next 2 weeks? Now, obviously, this is based mostly on love, but if anything else shows up, then I will point it out. Okay, and I don't need the volume on this. Okay. It's too funny. All right, so yeah, I'll turn it sideways. I just want to see what it looks like, if it's dragging or anything like that. All right, so actually, I can't really tell on this if it's, you know what, let me see here. Okay, this is the flowers. Okay, so actually, I might start the Aries one over. Yeah, I'm going to start the Aries one over. Let me get the iPad. So I want to be able to see if it's dragging, if it's lagging or dragging or whatever. So we're going to start Aries over. And Aries will be at, we'll say 2 minutes. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you all in the next 2 weeks. It's geared towards more towards love. And if there's a fly in here, I will flip out. It's geared more towards love, but if money or anything else comes out, I will point that out. I did have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck when I shuffled right when I went to start. That's kind of funny. So for a lot of people, it may be a new start in love. All right, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of the other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm going to take it. It's a jumper. All right, so let's see. Excited to start something? That's not going to apply to everybody. What the heck? Well, so in the next 2 weeks, you're going to find yourself, whether or not, can I donate $2 for a read? Yes, you can. Is it money? But yes, you can. So 9 of Pentacles is usually a card of being happy and single on your own, not needing anything. So you're going to be doing, over the next 2 weeks, you're going to be feeling pretty good and feeling like you don't really need anything from anybody. You're good. You're not going to be feeling codependent. You're not going to be feeling poor. You're going to be happy. And this is over the next 2 weeks. And there is a cause for celebration. I don't know what this is. I want to ask. I just want to get an idea, Aries. What is the cause for celebration? What's going on? Just curious. I'll pull from the center. The center. So you have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Interesting. I don't know what it is, but it's something that possibly puts you in the public eye, but at the very least makes you feel really good, really happy, makes you look good, gives you a lot of confidence. I have a BF. Why are my work hours being cut? Oh, I don't even have to do I'll do it, but I don't even have to do the tarot to tell you work hours are being cut because right now, all over the world, things are financially, the economy is in the crapper. So I am going to, for money, I'm going to do this real quick. Well, actually, here, hold that thought. Money, I'll do it at the very end of the Aries read because it's not fair to them. So, something has come to full term for Aries, and whatever it is, it's something that there's some type of history with it. It may be feeling like it's something that's a long time coming, but whatever it is, you're going to be celebrating. So that is good. What else? Okay, so let's ask about money. What's going on with your money over the next 2 weeks? It looks like you're doing good. Maybe I shouldn't even ask because look at this. The Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I mean, that's awesome. So hold that thought, money. I'm going to do it at the very end of the Aries read. And there it is again, the Wheel of Fortune. So when it comes to money, you're making things happen. Whatever you've done is going to play out. Like if you put a lot of work into something, a lot of effort, it's going to play out. Now, if you've been lazy, then you're unfortunately going to have to pay for that as well. But whatever effort and whatever you put into something financially, it's paying off. So that's awesome. Now, why the Seven of Wands? I'm actually curious. I'm going to pull from the center. Why the Seven of Wands as far as money goes? So, clarified by the Ten of Cups. So, this was the money portion. So, I'm going to say, does Helena not like my friendship? Hold that thought 1 second. So, Seven of Wands, it's usually a card of like either blocking somebody or standing up for yourself, fighting off competition, being defensive. So I asked clarification. Ten of Cups, that's awesome. So you may be possibly fighting off competition, but it's the money portion. So I mean, somehow maybe your money and your love life are connected. A lot of times, love and money do come in together. Like when you go through a dry spell, it's not just it's your love life and your financial situation. It seems like so. It seems like when one's doing well, they both kind of do well. So you may be fighting off competition, defending what's yours when it comes to like your money and your happiness. So you don't want anybody to like crap on your parade or rain on your parade. All right, so I'm going to answer these questions because money seems pretty determined, and then I'm going to do the Taurus reading. So I don't have a banner for that. Okay, well that's fine. All right, so money. When will I have a boyfriend? Why are my work hours being cut? Why does Elena not like my friendship with Scott? And is Elena in love with Scott? Okay, so a lot of questions. Okay, so with the boyfriend thing. Let's see. When will you have a boyfriend? Top card. So a lot of times the moon when you see this, it can be like there's a lot of confusion surrounding it, a lot of irrational fears, worried that like it's not going to happen. So if I dig deeper for a timing, it would look like it would be the end of February, the beginning of March. So, or like the last week and a half of February, the first, I want to say like 2.5 weeks of March. I'm not sure when you're going to, like you're seeing this live now, but for anybody else, well, yeah, it's not good. So this is just for money. So yeah, so the second half of February, first half of March, is more likely. And then why the work hours being cut, I'm going to pull from the center, but I kind of already know. Okay, that's clarification. You know what? Okay, so here's the cards that I got. And this is how I'm going to interpret this as far as like why the work hours are cut. Right? I mean, logically, the economy's kind of in the crapper right now. So it's kind of happening to everybody, but I don't know, like it's almost like the boss. Is it a favoritism thing? I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that the boss doesn't care for you or doesn't like you, but the amount of emotions they have for you, as far as like how much they favor you over the others. Um, I don't know. Are you like? Do you not like make yourself um, like? Do you point out when you do stuff like? Um, I took care of this, so you want yourself to be seen as valuable so that they like really have a lot of love for you. Because with the Page of Cups, along with the Emperor card, I think that might be it. Maybe they're not seeing everything that they could that makes them value you more, if that makes any sense. But also, the economy's in the crapper. So, why does Elena not like your friendship? Yeah, see, the boss plays favorites. Okay, so there it is. So you have to make yourself be someone that what do they really value? What makes them absolutely adore somebody? Be that. Be that for now. But and act like a teenager. Well, you got some of those. So why did she not like your friendship with Scott? I'm gonna pull from the center. Why does she not like your trust issues? She's mean spirited. She has trust issues. She's on guard. She probably has been through a lot, and maybe she doesn't trust people and sees everybody as somebody out to get her. I don't know. Is she in love with Scott? I'm pulling from the center. That might be a yes, because look at this. Ace of Swords. Aces are yeses, and the Ace of Swords cuts through the bull crap, right? So, wow. She wants me with Kevin. I'm not sure what that last part says, but okay. So, hopefully that answered it. Hopefully that answered what you needed. All right. So, I'm going to go on to Taurus. But yeah, make yourself whatever you can see that the boss really likes that particular person. Just be whatever that is. So, does she want me with Kevin? I'm going to say probably not, but I'm going to answer it real quick, and then I'm going to move on to Taurus. Wait. What? So pulling from the center, does she want you with Kevin? I'm going to say no. No, that's a definite, because she would feel left out in the cold in some way. She would feel left out in the cold. So, nope. But yeah, this person does have feelings, I guess, for Kevin, right? Is it Kevin? Or Scott? Scott, sorry. I don't know who Kevin is. I don't know who Kevin is, but if there's a Kevin, then maybe she's into that person too. All right, so okay, I'm going to go on to Taurus, and there's an ad here. I'm just going to flip past that. Okay, so it looks like it's not blurry, and this is cool. Is Elena jealous of you? Pulling from the center, and then I'm going to go to Taurus. Yeah, and obsessed. Jealous and obsessed. That's a definite. So if that person is very selfish, maybe a little bit narcissistic, just a toxic person, like if let's say that the person is an alpha, that Yelena or whatever her name is, if that person is an alpha female and you're not, but you're also not a beta, like if you're a sigma, then that's gonna get the attention of that person, because alphas don't know what to do with sigmas. They don't understand them. If they don't get them, a lot of alphas think that either you're the bully or you get bullied. That's how they look at life. And when you refuse to be the bully or let somebody do it to you, you come across as kind of like an alien to them, and they don't know what to do with that. All right. So, but yes, is jealous and obsessed. All All right, so I'm going to go on to Taurus now. And thank you, by the way. Thank you, Mani. Thank you, thank you. All right, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and what is this, Sigma? I'm a Sigma. So I always get the attention of the freaking alphas that don't understand that there's not just bullies, the ones that bully and get bullied. Like, there's people that don't do either. But I get the attention of those people. And it's frustrating. But yeah, I mean, I would say, better to just, like, on YouTube, that's how I learned about, what I am, is I found out that I was a Sigma. Look it up on YouTube. Do searches for, like, what is a Sigma female, or what is a Sigma male. I have, like, several people I work with that are Sigmas, and I'm sure they have no idea that they are. Some of them get messed with and some don't. Some of them keep their head low. All right, so Taurus. Let's move. Let's get the time. We'll do it at 16 minutes. Man, I spent a lot of time on that. All right, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what's going on for you for the next 2 weeks. Obviously, it's supposed to be love, but if money or career or anything like that comes out, and I might even intentionally do it, but let's just see what's coming out. Maybe I should do it organized. Maybe I should do an organized version of it. What do you think? By the way, if you like this, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of the other sign placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I said that really fast. All right, so let's look at love first. We'll do categories. Let's do that. Love first. Taurus. What? Oh, first I got this, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I got this, and I was like, oh, okay, you're walking away from one of those. Okay, all right. So in love, you're walking away from a player. You're putting yourself out there. That's good. Okay, so is this somebody else? I'm going to ask center from the center of the deck. Is this somebody else? I want to ask again, is this somebody else? Okay, yes. You may be releasing someone, because this is what I got. When I was asking, I saw the Page of Cups, and I was like, I'm thinking, okay, is this Taurus just being shy and offering love, being a little bit timid, or is this somebody else that's offering love to them? And I said, is this you? And I got this card. And I was like, what? This doesn't really answer. Like, it doesn't, like, it could be either way. One is just as likely as the other. Yes or no. So then I got this. This is a yes. Two of Cups. And with these two together, it would definitely show you releasing some kind of love attachment thing. So some kind of connection. You're releasing a connection. Yeah. But there's somebody that wants to offer you love. Oh, I didn't go over the signs well, okay, that's fine. I didn't go over the signs with Aries. I apologize for Aries, but I'm not perfect. Okay, so signs, you got Sagittarius, Pisces, you got all the fixed signs. That's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. All right, so let's look at money real quick. We'll look at money. And then do we want to do career? I don't know. Let's look at money. Okay. You feel some kind of way about your financial situation. And you may feel like it's kind of stuck in some way. Are you getting the advice from, I just want to say, I got two kings here. So it makes me think that you're dealing with mature people when it comes to like your finances and your money. Maybe you're getting advice from somebody who's older and wiser. I don't know, because with the King of Swords coming out, I do like that. You being very clear about what you have, what's going on, where it's coming from, where it's going to. There may be arguments, fights, competition for money. That kind of makes sense, because if anybody, if you work for a living, then there's probably going to be competition, right? So All right. Well, things are a little bit stuck, but so how are things by the end of the 2 weeks financially? Well, you're focused on making it happen. So there's that. It doesn't look like any giant windfall, but I don't see the Five of Pentacles here either. So, or the Five of Cups. So that's good. But it starts off with you feeling some kind of way about it because things are kind of stuck. And you may be turning to people a little bit older and wiser for their advice. There's a lot of competition, and you're focusing on making it. So there's and then as far as the signs, not that it matters because this is the money portion, but Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius again, and then Magician is Gemini and Virgo. All right, so I think that's it for the money. But do we have any advice for Taurus, real quick? I didn't do that for Aries either, but all right, well. All right, any advice? Pull from the center. Okay, top. Bottom. The hell? So as advice, first thing I got was the hangman. Okay, well, try to see things from a different perspective is basically what that would say. And then I was trying for clarification. I got Five of Pentacles. It's you feeling poor and feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have what you need. I always want to say, try to remember there's people less fortunate than you, who have it worse than you. And I know that probably doesn't always feel good to hear, especially when you're frustrated or feeling like you don't have, but that is the perspective, trying to see it from a different perspective, trying to get out of your own way and get out of your situation and see that there are people that have it a lot worse than you, which should make you feel better, but they probably may not. Page of Swords, you may be feeling a little bit snarky. I would say if there's something, whether it be financial or anything else, if there's something that you're curious about, do a little research, do a little digging, do a little snooping, as it were. All right, so I think that's it. That's all I got. So let's move on to Gemini. All right, so Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I gotta remember to break down the times. 22:30. All right. And I gotta guess you are recording. Yes. All right. So, did I get a text? Maybe that's why that happened. Real quick. Cool. Okay. That is cool. All right. So, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you all in the next 2 weeks. And there is a fly. I saw it earlier. So I put peppermint on a cotton round and put it on top of the camera because I don't want the freaking fly coming around here. It's getting cool out, so it's warmer inside. So the flies, because it's fall, are trying to come into the house. Gnats and flies are trying to come in. And that is why the only thing, that is the only thing that I like about cold weather is no flies, gnats, or mosquitoes. That's the only thing, because otherwise I'm not a fan. All right, so Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for you all for the next 2 weeks? Let's see. Let's start with love. That's my favorite subject. Okay, you got two people here. One person's very cold and analytical, but honest, but kind of chilly. Another person is more motherly-like or very nurturing and very focused on money and stability. Somebody is going to come rushing in to talk to you after a period of being quiet and listening to their intuition. Got a lot of people here, though, Gemini. What's going on? What is going on? Because you have the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups. There is a person here that really does have a lot of emotion for you. But yeah, somebody's going to come rushing in to tell you whatever it is they've been keeping secret. And it may just be that they have a lot of love for you, a lot of emotion for you. All right, so get an idea of who this might be. The signs so far that pop out are you got Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. Whatever it is that you look at this, you get the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. They are not going to hold back. This person's going to come rushing in and maybe like I almost said word salad. So yeah, maybe like they're going to be talking so fast they can't even get the words out, and it's going to come out as a word salad. So somebody is very excited and wants to talk to you. Now, I don't know. Normally, the Knight of Swords could be somebody who can be mad, can be. So I don't know if this person is mad or not, but they're definitely coming in to talk to you very, very quickly. What is your advice? Just out of curiosity. What kind of advice do we have for you all? Okay. So I don't know who the person is, but your advice is Queen of Swords. Be very clear about what you will and won't tolerate. Have clear boundaries. Don't put up with any BS. Don't let any kind of there be any kind of murkiness or anything like that. Oh, that's why I said Kevin with. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, you basically just want to be very clear with whoever this is, Gemini. All right, so what's going on with your oh, and the Queen of Swords is Libra. So what is going on with your finances? Just out of curiosity, what's happening with the finances? Oh God, I like that. Gemini, look at this. You gotta like this, right? You've got to like this. You have to. Because I ask what's going on with your finances, you get King of Pentacles. Stability. So if you're not feeling like there's stability right now, over the course of the next couple of weeks, you're definitely going to be feeling like there's a lot more stability. So I like that. Dang. And King of Pentacles is a Taurus card. Okay, is there any advice we have for you? And then I'm going to move on to Cancer. Dang, any advice for Gemini? It's almost like decide where you want to go. Like if you are fence sitting, for example, about a person, a place, a thing, a job, a money thing, whatever. If you've been fence sitting, make a decision. I almost want to say the world is in the palm of your hands. And the only reason I say this is because look at this card. They do literally have the world in the palm of their hands. Like they're holding a globe. But it's like, where do I go? Where do I want to go? So, I don't think there's anything holding you back from whatever it is the decision that you need to make. If you think there's something's holding you back, trust me, nothing's holding you back. You have a clean slate. That's what I need to tell you. And then the Two of Wands is an Aries card. All right, so with that said, let's move on to Cancer. All right, and Cancer is at 2840. I don't know, read my handwriting or not. All right, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can you expect in the next 2 weeks? I'll go over the signs, and I think I'll break it down according to category, like love, money, possibly career. And if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of the other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right, so in love. You got somebody spying on you. Who is watching you like a hawk? Somebody's watching your every move. Oh, and there's gossiping. There's people gossiping about your love life. I know. Who loves that, right? That's not cool, but that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. So, is this you? Do you have your guard up? Do you have trust issues? Feel like you've been through a war? Is that you or somebody else? somebody has look. They got their guard up. They've got trust issues. They've been through a lot of crap, but they're still willing to like put themselves out there. But, whew, oh, Francine just made landfall in Louisiana as a cat too. For anybody who needs to know. All right. So, what else in? Oh, okay. I feel the need to tell you. First of all, don't let. And it could happen. Somebody's gossiping and BS could cause you to experience heartbreak because, you know, some people just are not happy. They can't be happy for other people. They can't let them be happy. So they got to shit on them and say bad stuff about them behind their back and crap on them to other people. So if there's somebody you're interested in and you've got, haters trying to down you to this person, it could actually bring about heartbreak. And that sucks, man. Now, be careful that you don't let your own. I don't need that. Be careful that you don't let your own trust issues cause heartbreak, because you want to have your heart open. What else? When it comes to love, things are going to go slowly. They're going to happen slowly, and that's okay. Because whatever works, comes together slowly lasts. Things that happen quickly usually fall apart quickly. So if it comes together slowly, it's more likely to last. So if it feels like everything is taking a long time, it's okay. It'll be all right. Be willing to go the distance, right? The signs that popped up are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, and Virgo. All right. So what about your money? What's going on with the money situation? Let's see. What's going on with money? Okay. So if there's any kind of, I don't know, if there's any kind of drama with money or any kind of frustration or anything like that, you're moving on from that. That's an Aquarius card, by the way. You have a lot of choices, though. Here's the thing. You know what? You can't decide what you want to do. You can't decide where you want to invest money, what you want to purchase, what you want to spend money on, what you want to do with it. You can't decide. You've got all these options, and you just don't know. Some look better than others. Some are just going to cost you money, and even though they're not there's going to be investments that you try to invest in things, and it's going to fall flat, and you might even lose money. There's jobs and things that you could do, but you may end up finding out that you don't make as much as you thought you would. So you got a lot of options. You just don't know which one to choose. And this is you being patient, just doing your best to try to be patient about that. You got Scorpio and Sagittarius here too. Any advice for Cancer? Any advice for Cancer? Before I move on. Jesus. Okay, well. Okay, so there's a love offer, by the way. But any advice? What is the advice? Maybe with respect to that love offer. Damn. Whew. So, karma. Let's talk about karma. The good things you do come back to you. The not so good things you do also come back to you. Now, here's the thing. There is and I want to say they have good intentions. There is a karmic partner coming in, but it's not in a bad sense. It's somebody that it's destined to make a mark in your life in some way. But this person has a good heart, good intentions. So I like that. You have Pisces energy and you have Sagittarius energy. What is your advice, though? Oh my God, it's just not giving. Okay. Be willing to open up. I don't want to give people. Okay, so clearly I've changed a setting in my email, and now it's notifying me of every friggin' email as I'm trying to do my live. For some of you all, you need to actually. There's an expression: "Let your hair down." And now, obviously, if it's a bald person that's watching this, then obviously that's it means basically relax. Be willing to have fun. Now, for anybody who doesn't have an issue with, I guess, casual sex or whatever, or friends with benefits, that's on offer. There's that. But be willing to have fun and just be open to new experiences. If you're gonna have sex with somebody that you're not married to or dating long term, and maybe even if you are dating somebody long term, I would say just use protection. Just be careful, be safe. Today's world's a little bit effed, a little effed up, and some people out there are a little bit effed. And this is Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, so I think that's it. That's all the advice I got. That's the money situation's a little confusing, but you're trying to be patient. The love thing, a little bit disappointing, but you're willing to go the distance, so that'll be okay. If gossips and people that are haters spread bad stuff about you, there's nothing you can do about that other than pray on it. But there's nothing you can really do about that. I have it happen to me. I think it happened in the last couple of days. I think it happened this morning at my job. There's somebody that I kind of liked. Not that I mess with anybody I work with, but yeah, and I could tell by their reaction that the haters and the shit talkers got in their ear, because I could see it on their face, and I was like, oh my god, that's frustrating. There's nothing you can do about that, but it's they'll get theirs. People like that, they will get theirs. All right, so let's move on to Leo. Okay, and it's at 36:45. All right. Can I write? All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's look at your next 2 weeks. And it's, I'm going to focus on money and love and all that. I'll do love first, because that's what everybody wants to know about. And then money and whatever else. And I'll call out the signs also. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And let's see what's going on for you all. Leo, what is going on? Now, normally, Leos get a good reading from me. You all always seem to it's like you all have a golden horseshoe up your butts, and I don't know what's up with that. Whereas Aquarius is just the opposite, your opposite sign. I'm not saying they get bad readings from me, but, one of the first readings I did for Aquarius, one of the first ones I did, the people, I remember this to this day, they were going through a divorce. And I was like, what? Because I was like, what's coming up for you in love? And I was like, oh, phenomenal. That's great. How do I deliver that? So, yeah. So let's see what's going on for Leo in the next 2 weeks. We'll do love first. We'll do love. Okay, so are you blocking somebody? Is somebody blocking you? Or is somebody just being defensive? And this is Leo energy. 5, 6, and 7 of Wands, or Leo energy. Oh, somebody is fighting off the competition, either so they can reunite or just so they can celebrate and have a good time. Because 3 of Cups, a lot of times, is a reconnection or reuniting card. If you're not with somebody that you want to be with that person, but you're on the outs, or like you're on a break or whatever, someone's going to try to fight off the competition so that you can have a reunion. So there's that. And when this is Cancer energy, so you have Leo and Cancer. What else? This person, look at them. They got a lot of passion for you. Now, they give off masculine energy, whether or not they are a masculine, but they give off masculine energy. Very take charge, very confident, charismatic. Like they get a lot of attention, sex appeal, all that. So attractive. All right, so do you have any advice for you on this situation? If there's a person that you may be having the opportunity to reconnect with, what is your advice for that situation? Just gonna get some advice. Okay, so I'm going to say it this way, if things have been stuck or in limbo, if you're being asked to try and see things differently. trying to look at them from a different perspective. Coop, what's up, Coop? And this is a Pisces card, by the way. Yeah, so that is the advice on that. So if things are stuck and if they've been in limbo, and maybe that's what's going on here, is if things have been in limbo, somebody wants to fight off the competition and reconnect with you, they got a lot of passion for you. Try to see things differently for whatever reason. So let's look at your money real quick. Let's look at money. Ooh, lots of indecision, huh? Can't decide what to do. Why are emotions clouding your judgment when it comes to money? Well, you definitely have emotions about it. So are you an emotional spender, Leo? Do you spend money when you don't feel good? Like if you're depressed, you do, what do they call it? Retail therapy? Is that what's going on? Are you doing retail therapy and now it's got you conflicted? You don't know what to do? Well, you're definitely keeping whatever your money situation is, you're keeping it under wraps and you're listening to your intuition. You're not letting people know what's going on, and that's good because it's none of their damn business. Your money is your money. That's not their business anyway. In fact, the less people know about your finances, the better. All right, so any advice on the financial situation? Any advice on that? People like to take chances. So if you are somebody now, if you're a Leo sun with either Venus in Cancer or Venus in Virgo, and you play it safe all the time with your money, it's okay to every once in a while take a risk. You don't have to go crazy, but take a risk. If it's like investing, maybe bump up stocks to something that's a little more risk. Risk it. Or risky, whatever. If it's like spending money on something that you're like, well, that's not really practical. Every once in a while, splurge. You don't have to go for broke. You don't have to break the bank. But you do want to avoid being an emotional spender. Just like people who have to avoid being an emotional eater. Yeah. Don't let your emotions cause you to do things that you're going to regret later, whether it's eating foods that you shouldn't, or spending money on crap you don't need, or calling up an ex, whatever it is. Don't let your emotions get you in trouble. But yeah, be willing to take a chance, take risks. So, any other advice before I move on to Virgo? Any other advice? Okay, be willing to go the distance when it comes to money, love, anything. Focus on stability, things being very stable and grounded, and be willing to go the distance. Put the time into something. Good things come to those who work for them and are patient. All right. So again, the signs are Leo, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer again. All right. Let's do. That sounds funny, but let's do Virgo. At 4320. Am I going to be able to read my handwriting? Probably not. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what's going on for you all in the next 2 weeks. And I'll do it by category. I'll do the love portion first, and then I'll do money. And I'll go over the signs that pop out in case it clarifies for you, whether or not it's somebody that you're thinking of. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming up for you all in the next 2 weeks? The what's coming up videos are usually the hardest for me. I don't know why that is, because I'm always so focused on love. Like I can read love readings all day, every day, but when it starts going into like career and money and all that kind of stuff, it starts going sideways because I'll usually focus on more on the love portion. So let's see. So who was the other one? Was it Taurus? It might have been Taurus. Or was it Cancer? Might have been Cancer. So there's somebody that's spying on you. I don't know who it is, but somebody is spying, and they may be gossiping about your love life as well. I'm talking about you, talking about who you've been with, or why you're whatever the case is. Like if you're single, why you're single, and all that crap. What's happened in the past, that kind of stuff. So you might have somebody gossiping about you, and you may also have people spying on you. And it could be spying on you too, gossip. I don't know. They may want to use your life as like gossip fodder. So you're going to get very clear about emotional situations. You go from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords. You're going to get very clear about things. Now, there may be a person that comes in that's very cold and chilly, kind of analytical. It sounds a little bit like Virgo, right? But this is actually an Aquarius card. Okay. Are you either reigniting something from that had died out, or are you making a final judgment on something? Are you making a final decision on someone or something, or are you rekindling something from the past? Because you have the Judgment card here. That's a Scorpio card. And I meant to pull one card, but I got two. So you know what? There's somebody out here. Look at this. These two cards together tells me that somebody's playing mind games. Hopefully, I don't think it's you. Is it you? Is it you or the other person? You or the other someone? Somebody's playing mind games. Trying to, like that thing where you'll push people away to see if they chase you. That's kind of like mind games, or to see if they really care. I don't like that though. It's manipulation. I don't like that. So someone is trying to manipulate somebody else almost because they want to win or one up. It's almost like a one-upping kind of feeling. It's very manipulative. I don't like that. Let's see. Oh, and that's you got Gemini and Virgo with the Magician, and then Aquarius again with the Five of Swords. So what about money? What's going on with Virgo with money? Let me give you advice. On the love portion, what is your advice? And then we'll do money. What is your advice with the love situation? Put yourself out there. You know what? Make yourself seen and make yourself, let people see you as confident and winning in some way. I'm not saying play mind games with people and try and convince everybody that you're, something you're not. But put yourself out there and let people see you and let them see you winning. Let them see you doing well. That's your advice on the love portion. And this is a Leo card. So, money. What's going on with money? What is going on with your money? I have got to change the setting here. I'm it's like I'm in a rut and I gotta figure out, I want to change it up somehow. I don't like this scenario. I don't like it. Feels weird. Like when you look at the table, it's all cockeyed. And if I do it straight, then you see all that whole side of my house, and it's a clutterfuck right now. And I don't it's definitely not Virgo friendly. I can tell you that. Although I could use the help of a Virgo to help me organize it, because that's for sure. All right, so money for Virgo. What's the situation? Okay. Is a connection bringing about financial abundance? Look at this. When I said what's going on with money, this came out. So there's a connection that may bring money with it. This is a Cancer card, by the way. You're trying to have restraint when it comes to your financial situation. What is it? Whether it's spending or investing or anything, you're trying to hold yourself back and have self-discipline. And that's a Leo card, by the way. But look at this. I didn't even ask if there was advice or anything. So your self-restraint is going to pay off, and it usually does, Virgo. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. That is a Virgo card. 8, 9, and 10 are Virgo cards of Pentacles. But look at this. Look at that. So by you, and it could come through a connection, a connection of love interest could kick this off, but you having self-restraint, not spending like a drunken lottery winner, not, reacting rashly, having some self-discipline pays off really well. Any advice on that? And then we're going to move on to Libra. Any advice on that? Why are there shooter games in the ads on my channel? Why does my channel have shooter game ads? I don't even know what this is. It's some kind of, and that one has popcorn. Oh, Lord. All right, so advice for the financial situation. Not that you really need any, but pull from the center. Okay, so if at any point in time it feels like things are kind of stuck, just try and see things from a different perspective. That is a played out translation of that card. It's so played out, but it's so true. It's so accurate. So if things ever feel like they're kind of stuck, then just try and see things from a different perspective. Try and look at them differently. That's a Pisces card. All right, so I think that's it. Do we want any career stuff? Not really. Do we want career stuff? What's going on with the career? Okay, so whether it's you or whoever you work for, maybe, there's going to be a lot of, like, people are going to be really laying down the law. Like, they're going to be really sticklers for rules right now. Look at this. Queen of Swords. That's very, it's almost a kind of bitchy energy, but it's basically the rules. Like, rules are really being put in place or reinforced or whatever. You're being reminded that, we don't do this. We always do that kind of thing, And it could be you. If you're the boss, then you're kind of being a hard ass with people right now. And Queen of Swords is a Libra card. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'm just only gonna do one card for that anyway. I wasn't even planning on doing a career portion. All right, so let's do Libra. I did not mean to take all night. All right, so back to the comments. All right, so Libra, and I gotta put that down. 51, 55. Okay, so Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What card wanted to stay? The card didn't even want to be seen. Okay. I don't know if some of you all feel like you've lost your mojo. Is that what it is? Some of you all may feel like you've lost your mojo in some way. So, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What can you expect in the next 2 weeks? Let's take a look. I'll go over love. I'll go over money. I'll call off the signs that pop out. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right, so I got a bunch of political crap coming across my screen. Compliments of Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so Libra. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. And you know what? I just realized something. Let me just take a look at this. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The connection for my computer, it'll drop out of nowhere and then it'll pick back up. It's weird. So I didn't know what was going on there. All right, so Libra, back to you. With respect to love, somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Could be you, could be somebody else, but someone's feeling like they're just, in the cold in some way. They're being left out. They have a lot of passion. If it's you or somebody else, if it's somebody else, then they have a lot of passion for you. And there may be this, charismatic, kind of sexy, attractive, confident, giving off masculine vibes person coming in. Maybe because they feel left out in the cold and they want to reunite. So if you're not wanting to hear about reuniting, well, Leo, Sun, Libra, Moon, Virgo, Rising, Cancer, Venus. Oh, yeah. I know I forget that. So your Libra Moon. There may be a person, and it could be a Leo, but there may be a person that, and this is a Cancer card, by the way, that, and didn't you say Taurus? Oh, you did. Okay. That feels left out in the cold. They got a lot of passion for you, and they want to reunite. So whether or not you want to hear about somebody from the past or somebody wanting to reunite, it is what it is. But they may want to get back together and fight off the competition. Now, are you going to block them? Are you going to be defensive? Are they going to be defensive? There could be somebody acting defensive, but I think more than anything, somebody wants to fight off the competition. This is a Leo card too. So you get Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Leo. All right. So what is going on with the money? What's going on with your money, Libra? What's going on with your finances? Oh, we want advice. Do we want advice for the love thing? Let's get advice for the love thing. Let's get advice for the love thing. I don't see this blurring or hiccuping, but the number will drop from like whatever it is down to like next to nothing and then pop back up again. So I don't know of viewers. So I don't know what's going on with that. It'll like drop dramatically and then pop right back up. Okay. So this, I'm not saying to play mind games or try to one up anybody or win at all costs. I'm not saying that. But you might need to have to argue your point in some way. So if you are dealing with somebody who doesn't really listen to you, this would be for you. It's telling you to argue your point. Make sure you get it across to them. And I almost want to say that let them know that you play to win. Whatever that means to you, that you play to win. Not that you're trying to like win at all costs or anything like that, but it's just a lot of, look at this, a lot of chaotic, dramatic, maybe argumentative energy right here towards the end of the 2 weeks. So it might go from celebratory and happy to like a little bit of drama and chaos and a little argument. What about your money? What's going on? No competition when it comes to true love. Yeah. If it's true love, there's no competition. All right, so why is that not showing up? Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so what is going on with your money, Libra? What is going on with your money? What? Okay, so there's excitement and then disappointment or like apathy. So I almost wonder, Libra, you're not an emotional spender, are you? What was the other one that I was reading for? And it might have been Leo. I don't remember. But somebody I was reading for was an emotional spender, and you might be the same way. Like, you get excited over something, and then you're like, okay, I'm bored with that. Like, it doesn't have the same shine that it once did. So you may see things that you want to spend for, things that you might want to buy, get excited about, or just money coming in general. And then all of a sudden, like, things are looking exciting and happy. And then you're bored and you're like, okay, this is whatever. So be aware of that, because I don't want it to cause you to spend yourself broke. What is your advice with the financial situation? What is your advice? And then we'll move on to Scorpio. Okay, so advice is remembering how things that you do come back to you, and how things played out in the past. So if you set yourself up well financially, then it's going to play out well, and you'll be able to make memories. But if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't set yourself up well, your financial abundance could be in the past. So just be careful of that. Again, the signs that popped out, you got Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer again, Sagittarius again, and Scorpio. All right. Any advice? Well, that was actually their advice. Okay, that's it. All right, so let's move on to Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, let's say 59:30. See, I did not mean to take so long, but I got a little wordy in the beginning in the Aries read. All right, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what's going on for you on the next 2 weeks. I'll go over love, I'll go over money, I'll go over the signs that pop out. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right, so Scorpio, in love, what's going to happen over the next 2 weeks in love? In love, these timing videos, I don't know how you all feel about them, but I'm not super comfortable with them because I can easily do a love read, but when it comes to, like, in general, what's going to happen? Ugh. All right, so that's good. All right, so Scorpio, in love. Okay, you got a decision to make. You got a direction to decide which way to go with something. Is it like a stay or go kind of thing? Maybe. Wow. It looks like you're going to find yourself in the next 2 weeks as being able to have it all with somebody. Now, I don't know who this is. I'm going to pull from the center of the deck to get an idea of who it might be. Could be somebody that is very shy. It could be somebody who wants to apologize to you. That's kind of weird. It could be somebody who kind of plays small or feels as if they don't, or maybe you feel that they don't really measure up financially. They don't bring as much to the table, maybe. Or just somebody that plays small. They don't take risks, maybe. I get Virgo energy off of this card. And it's a Page of Pentacles is like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I get heavy Virgo vibes off of this card. All right, so and this is Virgo too, by the way. So you got Aries, Virgo, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is your advice on the love situation? Like if there's a person that you can have it all with. How's it going to play out? Just out of curiosity, how's it going to play out? How is it? Oh, dang. I got 10% battery. I got to put a little pep in my step here. So how's it going to play out? Distance or traveling? Which one is it? Distance or traveling? Okay, it could be traveling because this person has a lot of passion for you. You got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and you got Leo right here. Okay, so advice for you with that person. Advice for you with that person. First of all, don't lose sleep over it. Look at this. This Nine of Swords is a card of losing sleep and stressing out, having irrational fears. Don't stress out about it. What Aries is in the what? What Aries is in the I don't know what that means. Never. Okay. Is that never mind? I'm not sure what's going on there. All right. So, Catherine, I'm not sure what you're saying. So, I'm going to say don't stress out. Don't lose sleep over it. Money, good. Yeah. Money looks good. I am sure. Scorpios usually do well financially because money to you all is power. You all like power. So money is usually like not a problem. And a lot of you all, a lot of times you all downplay what you have and act poor. And I've seen it time and time again with Scorpios. Y'all will walk around in like holy clothing. I've seen it. You all would just like play it down. You could have like a gazillion dollars in the bank. I'm right here now, just sitting in the cloud now. I'm here right now. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that means. It could be a song. But yeah, Scorpios will downplay what they have, and they could be a billionaire, but they would act like they're just everyday person, or even like sometimes will even dress as a bum, and it's kind of funny. It is funny. All right, so let's look at your money. Let's look at the money situation. You better go into the next song. All right, so I'm not singing. I'm just telling you right now. But all right, so you got a lot of options. Some of them are good, some of them are not good. When it comes to like making money, investing money, spending money, is the way stacked up. All right, so yeah, we're going Scorpio. The other sign ruled by Mars. So what else? Oh, you're stressing out about money though. Why? Is it because of the choices that you have that you want to make sure you make the right choice? Is that what it is? Well, I know one thing. You're going to do well. Seeing the Ten of Pentacles there in the beginning with that, having it all with somebody. And, okay. Okay. So, Scorpio, you are going to have, you're going to be doing really well financially. And people are going to see it. They're going to see your success. And you're going to get a lot of recognition for it. So you may be financially getting a lot of recognition. What else? What else before I move on and ask for advice? But yeah, so you're going to be competing though. So it makes sense. So you're going to be competing for money, but you are going to do what you're going to be the one that comes out on top. So you're going to be the one that, like, if it's a competition for like some, like a sales thing, like if there's, on a sales team or something, and there's a competition, you'll win the competition. Let's put it that way. So, what else? Do we have any advice? Any advice? Okay, that's an odd. Let's just see where that goes. You know what? So if you are dealing with manipulative people when it comes to like your money and your finances, if you deal with manipulative people, stop dealing with them. Put an end to the manipulative people, because it's not going to help you. In the end, they're going to manipulate you, not just whoever you want them to manipulate for you, if that makes sense. Also, you're going to transform how you go about making money. You're going to greatly transform how you do it. Big changes with that. And I almost want to say it's going to make you a powerhouse. I don't know why, but you're going to be, it's going to make you memorable, if that makes any sense. I know it's weird. It's a weird thing to say, but that's what I felt when I looked at this card. So that's kind of cool. Teamwork is the key. So working together, but don't deal with manipulative people. All right, so kind of weird. I don't know what was going on with that, and I don't like it, so I put an end to like those. Somebody was acting a little bit strange in the comments, so I just put an end to that. All right, so, and then the signs, you have Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Gemini, Virgo. All right, so anything else? I think that's it. So let's move on to Sagittarius. Why are so many weird people out there drawn to, like, when you do a live, I don't know what it is, but the people that are a little bit maladjusted or a little bit off in the noggin, is it because they want attention? I think that's what it is. People who are a little bit off in the noggin want attention, and they see a live stream, and they think, oh, I'm going to get me some attention. No, you're not. You'll get banned, you'll get blocked, but you're not going to get the attention you want. All right, so Sagittarius, what time are we doing? 1:08:50. 4:55. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your next 2 weeks could be a burden. Could be feeling like a little bit overworked, like a lot of responsibilities on your back, maybe. Because I felt the need to look at the bottom, and that's what I saw. All right, so I don't think I have this one neighbor, this guy, who he's not the sharpest tack in the box. He thinks he is, but he's not. And he's kind of a selfish dick. I don't think he's smart enough to know how to go on and join a live feed and make comments. But if he is, then he may have just gone in under a woman's name, maybe. I don't know. But he's an idiot, so there's that. Yeah, don't let your greed, whoever needs to hear that, don't ever let your greed cost you everything. Like, don't let your desire to have something cost you your friendships, your family relationships, your neighbor, like everything. Because it's, that's not good. People let their greed get away from them. All right, so Sagittarius. Let's be a little more peppy here. So your next 2 weeks. In fact, I almost want to start it over here. I am going to start it over. Sagittarius is at 1:10:20. What is I'm right now? 1 second. No, I'm good, but thank you. All right. Did I? Nabbit. All right, there we go. That's upside down. All right, and now I'm going to fix it again. So 1:10:50. Dang it. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so your next 2 weeks. Text messages. What's going on for you all? I'm going to go over love, and then I'll go over money. I'll call up the signs. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I restarted yours a couple times, so there's a little bit of a spillover from Scorpio. Because I looked at the bottom of the deck and I saw the Ten of Wands, which means maybe you may feel like you're going through, you got a lot of stuff to shoulder, a lot of responsibilities that you're carrying, a lot of work, possibly a lot of workload, maybe over the next 2 weeks, but we'll see. All right, so Sagittarius, in love. Let's see what's going on in love. Okay. Now, some of you all, whenever I see the Justice card, sometimes it involves courts. Sometimes it involves officials or law enforcement or whatever. Hopefully not. But unless it's just a matter of you, like if you're getting married, then obviously that would involve the courts. But it could just be things playing fair, like being equal and balanced. So that's good. So if you've dealt with somebody where they wanted everything in their favor, you're not going to be going through that over the next couple weeks. But there is spying. Somebody's spying on you. Look at that. So are you trying to? I guess it's you're trying to be patient. And so there's a lot of competition. Are a lot of people competing for your attention? Is that what it is? A lot of people want your attention. You have Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Leo. What is your advice for what's going on? All this that's going on. What is your advice? What is your advice? I want to say enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Like maybe get out there, go, if you're invited to parties and stuff or get-togethers, go do it. Have fun. You might meet, like if you're not involved with somebody and you're looking, like if you're single, you may meet somebody new if you get out there and have a good time. So let's look at your money. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius money. Had somebody try to threaten me. And there are people, like bullies, there's people in the world that always think that they can use intimidation to get what they want. I don't get intimidated. I do get annoyed, and then eventually I get angry. So I just had somebody in the comments trying to intimidate me or threaten me. They can piss off. Money. What's going on with Sagittarius and the money? Okay, you're looking good. 9 of Pentacles. You don't need anything from anybody. It's the opposite of the 5 of Pentacles. So you're doing good. You don't need anything from anybody. You're also you're not dependent on anyone, but you're not hurting. So you're doing good. You're not worried about it. Self-discipline. So you're holding yourself back in some way and showing some self-discipline. Maybe that's how you're able to not have to worry about things. since this is about money, I'm going to say this. This makes me think of if you go through your bank accounts and your credit card statements and you see what kind of auto pay or auto renewal things you have, and if it's something that you don't use anymore, subscriptions and stuff like that, this is you putting an end to that kind of stuff. You're cutting them off. You're not doing that anymore, so that's good, and that's part of the self-discipline. That makes sense. Any advice? Let's see what we have for advice. Advice for it's lagging. See, it was doing so well. Okay, 2 cards. So your money. Oh man, okay. So you're gonna have to make a decision. There's gonna be a person that causes you to not be able to think clearly when it comes to your finances, and I don't know why that is. Is it because you're a giver? There's a person who you may have a lot of passion for, somebody who's attractive, confident, they're kind of sexy. You're into this person, they're into you, but they cause you to be very conflicted. I'm going to say be careful with that. Don't let them cause you to get off your grind and kind of lose your mojo when it comes to your finances. Don't let them take you off your grind, if that makes sense. The signs that popped out for the money are Virgo, Leo, Leo, Leo. It's a lot of Leo. And Libra. All right, so yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. You're going to be doing well financially, and here's another way I know, because you're going to get like recognition, this is awards, and this is recognition and awards, and like great job, kudos. If it's like, for example, let's say that if you take part in some type of a competition that pays off, that there's a payout, you're going to get the payout because look at this, you're getting that recognition, so that's good, Sag. We all have good luck most of the time anyway, don't you? All right, so let's see. Let's do Capricorn. All right. All right, Capricorn, Sun and Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, 1/17/50. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your next 2 weeks like? Let's find out what's going on. We're going to go over love. We're going to go over money. I'll call up the signs. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right, so, and it's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night. All right, so in love. Ooh, okay, you're not letting people know what's going on. You're kind of paying attention to your intuition. You're trying to, you're just keeping a tight lip over things, not letting people know what's going on. That's probably for the best, because if people know what's going on in your life, they can gossip, they can try and mess it up. But there is a physical connection coming in. You don't have to take advantage of it, but I'm just saying, there's a physical connection coming in. Who or what are you walking away from somebody? I'm gonna use this deck. Are you walking away from somebody? First of all, we're gonna ask that. That's a yes. You're walking away from somebody to be single, and when you do, this person shows up. Now, this person, both you and they both, there's a lot of physical attraction, a lot of chemistry. You both find each other very attractive, confident, sexy, all that. So I think when you walk away from someone or something, or even just an idea of something, like maybe just an idea of something working out, If there was some kind of limerence or something like that, you're walking away from that and being happy and single on your own. And when you do that, this person shows up. You have Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Virgo, and Leo. I'm sorry, Aries. This is Aries. So, what is your advice? And then we'll do your money portion. What is your advice? Well, first of all, don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Make a decision, but don't let emotions cloud your judgment. And that's a Libra card. All right, so what else? I'm going to go into money. Yeah, don't stress out about it. Don't let, look at this. This is all about stress and being confused. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment and put you in some kind of almost like a hamster wheel, like your analysis paralysis kind of thing. And then let's see, money. What's going on with your money, Capricorn? What is going on with your money? Okay. Well, whatever's going on, it's going to make you really, really happy. Look at this. 9 of Cups. That is wish fulfillment. That is a heck of a way to start off. And I'm actually going to put that down. Yeah, that's nice. So you're going to be doing well financially in the next few weeks. And you know what? Look at this. So for some of you all, if you were looking to buy a home, you're going to be able to do that. If you were planning, if you were trying to get the money together to get married, to have a wedding, that's going to happen. Some of you all are going to be spending money to go to a wedding, someone else's wedding. So there's that. But you're going to be doing well financially. There's a lot of stability here. I like this. But you've been through a lot in the past financially, and you're still on guard. It's almost like you have trust issues. You're almost like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. So even though everything looks good and there's a lot of stability, you're like, I don't trust it. Look at this. This is you, Capricorn. You're like, I don't trust it. Something's going to happen. But no, I don't think anything bad's going to happen. What is your advice? What is your advice? Okay, so yeah, carefully look at what you've put time and money into, like what you invested in. Look at your investments, where you have, where you're spending, where you're making your money, how you're making your money. If you could make more in some way, shape, or form, if you're leaving money on the table. When it comes to investments, looking at if you're getting the most bang for the buck. When it comes to spending money, making sure you get what it's worth, get your value, because the 7 of Pentacles is all about value and getting what you want out of something. So just, really look it over before you sign on the dotted line, before you fork over cash, that kind of thing. And I think that's it. So we have Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, and Taurus. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's move on to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius is at 123.45. So Aquarius at 123.45. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look at your next 2 weeks and see what you can expect. We'll go over your love life. We'll go over love. We'll go over money. I'll go over the signs and get advice. And if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. And I am mixing up the cards. Do I have any other ones from that deck before I proceed? I don't think so. All right. Aquarius. Let's see. In love. What's going on in love, first of all? What is going on in love? Okay. You have a direction that you have to go. Yeah, you have to decide which way you're going to go. Like maybe it's like almost like a stay or go kind of thing. Do I stay or do I go? So you got a decision to make. There's a person who is very stable financially. It gives rich daddy vibes, regardless of the gender, regardless of the age. It's given like big rich daddy vibes. So there's a person coming that's very stable. And they see you as worth investing in, like putting their time and energy into. This person may be really quiet, introspective. They may have secrets, but they pay attention to their intuition. So yeah, they don't really let on what they're thinking. They keep a lot to themselves. All right. So, what is your advice with this person? What is your advice with this person? Wait and see what thing work. Normally, I would not tell people to wait, but in this case, wait and see how things where things go. Like, be willing to take a chance and wait and see how things go. Don't just jump, and make a quick decision, or give it time and see how things play out. All right. So, as far as the signs, you got Aries, Taurus, Cancer, and Aries again. All right, so let's look at your money. Okay, all these cards want to come out. So if this is a money reading, and it is, you may get offered something, and it's something that, as far as like whether it be a job or an opportunity, and it's something you can count on. It's good. You're going to do a little bit of introspection. You might be, there might be a little confusion. You might have some irrational fears surrounding it, but you are ultimately going to move forward with it. So that's nice. So whatever this is, this financial opportunity, I don't know if it's a job. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, you're going to do a little introspection, be a little bit scared and worried, but in the end, you're going to choose to move forward with it. Pisces, Virgo, Pisces again, Cancer. Any advice for you on that? I'm getting congested. All right. So any advice on that? Yeah. Get it. Go get it. Don't let it get away from you. Yeah. So that's it. All right. And that's a Gemini card. All right. Let's you got 2 knights, so it might involve you getting advice, like seeking out advice from I don't know, advisors, investors, whatever, but seeking out advice from people who are a little older and a little wiser when it comes to money situations. All right, so that's that. Let's do. I'm not going to do a collective. I'm just not feeling it. So let's do Pisces at 128.35. There's a fly in here. It is the fall, or fall's coming. It gets cool out, and every September this happens. I try to keep flies out, and they try to get in because it's getting cold out there and nice and warm and toasty in here. And they want to be where it's warm and toasty. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what you can expect for the next 2 weeks. We'll go over your money, we'll go over love, then we'll go over money. I'll call off the signs. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, it's a lot of cards. I'm not taking all that. All right, so let's see. I wonder how many people have banned now. I just banned somebody from acting like a fool. I don't know. I think they might be a little bit off in the noggin. I'm not sure what the deal was, but they started acting like they were threatening me, and I'm like, what in the heck? I was just like, I didn't know who or what it was, but I was like, let's just delete that. block. All right, so Pisces. Let's see. In love, what's going on for you all in love, first of all? Somebody might have, like, there's somebody that's coming in that's, or may already be in your life, but they're very shy, and they might, if it's somebody you already know, then they might have an apology for you. But there's somebody that they're very, it's like, I don't know, they're kind of timid, is the best way to put it. Now, it could be also somebody who feels like they don't measure up, they don't have a lot to offer, or they might be starting small, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't know about this one. I don't like that. Normally, a Seven of Swords is not a good card. But we'll see. Yeah, Pisces. Okay. I get Virgo and Leo energy here for whoever this is. There's a person who might have self-worth issues. It's possible. They don't let you know what they're thinking. They don't let you know what they're up to. They're kind of sneaky and shady. I'm not saying they do bad things, but they're kind of sneaky. They don't like people knowing what they're up to. They like to hide. They are very confident. They probably get a lot of attention, attractive, sex appeal. You are probably very attracted to this person. Now, they give off a little bit of a feminine vibe. I'm not saying they are. Like, it could be, a person who identifies as male or female, whatever, but they give off a little bit of more of a feminine vibe, whether or not they are. And they stay to themselves a lot. And this person is actually, they're doing a little bit of introspection right now when it comes to you. So maybe they had to sneak off and think about things. I don't know. What is your advice with this person? I'm almost done. I've got 5% battery on this one, and it's like, low battery. I'm on the last one, so that's all good. All right, so Pisces, what is your advice with this person? What is your advice? Come on now. They don't want to shuffle. That's kind of funny. Actually, they don't like to shuffle. What is your advice, Pisces? If it's somebody who has disappointed you in the past, don't gloss over it. Like, when it comes to this being advice, do remember what they've done, and if they've done things to let you down, remember, don't gloss over it. Don't let them gloss over it. So you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, and this looks so much like I don't know why it makes me think a lot of times of a Virgo card. Just like the Four of Pentacles makes me think Taurus, even though it's Capricorn. All right, so with your money, what's going on with your money situation? What's with the money situation? What are you waiting on? Are you waiting on money? Are you waiting on a paycheck? Are you waiting for something that somebody owes you? Or are you just waiting for something to pay off? Okay. Well, if you're waiting for word to come in for something that you, I don't know, like money that you're waiting on or waiting for something to pay off, you're going to get that. And you can trust it. When you get the message, it's, you can trust it. Yeah, you're going to get that message. And it's going to be very honest, very clear. It's going to cut through any kind of BS. So if there was any kind of murkiness or anything surrounding a financial situation or money that's coming in, it's this sword is going to cut through the BS and cut away any kind of confusion or fluff. And you know what? It's going to give you the opportunity to go wherever you want. Look at this. So I like that. That's good, man. That's good stuff. You know what? Pisces, a lot of times you all may feel like, you don't always have great luck, even though you may not see it. I feel like a lot of Pisces people don't see themselves as having great luck. A lot of times they see themselves maybe even to some degree at times a victim. But trust me when I say the universe has your back, for sure. Pisces always seems to have like a situation in which they I don't know, like luck just like favors you. It shines on you. It really does. So even when you think that like you're not having great luck, you end up coming out ahead after all. Um, any advice? Any advice before I close this out? Any advice for Pisces? Any advice? I mean, this is your money portion, but oh, wait a minute. Yeah, don't. Okay, so if things financially, if they seem like they're not all that, and it's kind of got you stressed out, I would say don't stress out. Look at your options, because you get the Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options. I would not stress about money and all that. I know it's easier said than done, right? But you may feel like things like there's not a whole lot being offered to you, and it may stress you out. But you have lots of options, so that's what you need to know. You got Aries, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio again. Okay, with that said, thank you, love you, and I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.